All right, let's take a nice big deep breath. And now from the base of your spine down to the center of the earth. Let's take the roots of that grounding cord and really anchor you to Mother Earth, to yourself, to your essence, to who you are. And let's start to release everything that no longer serves you, letting go of the past. Take a nice big deep breath. Letting go of the future. Take a nice big deep breath. And let's say hello to the here and now. November 13th, 2017. And now let's create a circle of light around you. And in that circle of light is a circle of yellow roses that represents your true sunshine self, where your spiritual and higher self connect with your personality and your physical self, as they are going to work together today for the highest good. Let's create a circle of pink roses around you that represent love and compassion for yourself, as well as the outside world. And a circle of red roses that represent divine protection. And that any negativity or anything that may be coming at you today is in divine protection. And in this circle of light is your own energy, your own essence, your own freedom to be you. Take a nice big deep breath. And open your eyes. Today's topic is on deliberate creating. And I think it's an important topic today for everybody that's listening, is that a lot of times what we do is we put our intentions out into the universe and then we try to control them. And deliberate creating doesn't come from the outside world, it comes from the inside world. So taking some moments to really create and feel the life that you want. It's not just a matter of being able to see it, but can you feel it? So you've heard me say that in the physical world, the mind and the material are about execution. The originator of that content is your higher self and the ability to visualize, your higher faculties, your imagination. So just as much as it's important for you to get up, go to work, pay your bills, interact, it's just as important that you take time out and spend it creating. That's why we do these intentions calls, because what happens is that if I set the intention, I'm more likely to follow through with it. If I set my intention and write it out, I have a much higher likelihood that I'm going to create it and actually manifest it. So we have thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of thoughts we think each day. If you were to monitor your thoughts, 80 to 90% of them are negative, unless you become consciously aware. So to become a deliberate creator means, first and foremost, you have to be aware. So let's take a nice big deep breath. And let's take about a minute and try, if you can, to just put your thoughts on yourself in sending love to you. Take another nice big deep breath and just tell yourself quietly, I love you. And say your name out loud in the third person. Another nice big deep breath. And now what I'd like you to do is ask your higher self, what can I do to bring my life forward today? What can I do to bring my life forward today? Ask yourself, what can I do to bring my life forward this week? What do I need to bring, or what do I need to bring my life forward this week? Now let's look at your life this week. And what are the feelings around this week? Are you happy? Are you anxious? Are you excited? Are you sad? Are you hopeful? And whatever the temperature is of your life right now, I'd like you to set it at the temperature that you want. So if you want excitement, how today can you create the excitement around you? How from inside can you set that intention of excitement? Or maybe your intention this week is a calm awareness, keeping calm in the midst of all the changes that are happening around you. So part of how you would do that is to quiet your mind, quiet your body, and get into the observant mode. So being deliberate about what you are creating. You are no longer at the whim of your emotions and feelings. You now are in the driver's seat of your feelings. Feelings come and go, just like the weather. It's now time for you to create from a deliberate place. This is the place in this quiet calm that you create. Do you want to have an easier time in your relationships this week? Mock it up. I am creating ease and grace within my relationships. They say that if you use the third person, it's actually more powerful in your subconscious. So for example, Nina is creating from a deliberate and conscious place. All my relationships this week are with ease and grace. So when the opposite starts to happen, what you do is you say, you know what? I prefer to feel this way. Do not give the contrast the energy. That's where we get hooked. When the contrast comes in, and it will this week, allow it to move on through you. That's how we start to deliberately create. So let's create our intentions this week. I intend to what? I intend to what? I'd like you to say this out loud to yourself. Keep it very simple. Keep it positive. Do not come from, I don't want to be negative this week. That's not a powerful intention. I intend to be positive. I intend to have a clear path forward. I intend to be calm. I intend to close the deal. I intend to get along with my children. I intend. And then put the feeling around it with calm certainty, with ease and grace, with love and support. I intend. This is how you start to deliberately create. Now, excuse me, on December 16th, we are going to have an intentions workshop. You don't want to miss this. I had a great conversation and the ability to learn from a gentleman named Daryl Anka. He is he channels just like a Esther Hicks or a Abraham. You don't want to miss this. He works with NASA as well as so on a scientific level, and he breaks it down for us. And for people who utilize the law of attraction or are interested in the law of attraction, man, this gives you the toolkit in order to create. The toolkit in order to create. And this is going to be helping you create that pathway. And so when you're off the pathway, you'll know it. So some of this stuff is really simple, but not necessarily easy to implement. But when you start understanding what the pathway is, you realize, holy moly, wow, I can create my own reality. I can create my own reality. So I want you to join me. It's December 16th. It's the Law of Attraction Next Level. It's only 2 hours. You can take it from the comfort of your home, just like we do on these Zoom video calls. It's $50 per person, $35 if you bring a friend. So 10 a.m. to 12 noon, you don't want to miss this. And for everybody that participates, not only will you have your workbook to work from, but you will also walk away with a 30-minute talk I had that lays out specifically the toolkit. So if you forget, or if you want to go back and you want to learn more about it, the way that he breaks it down, it really is going to help you move your life forward and realize that if something is in your way, what needs to happen in order for you to start moving forward, being a deliberate creator. So on that note, have a wonderful week, everybody. November 13th, it's going to be a powerful week, powerful week. Lots of things happening in astrologically. So rev up your energy, get ready to roar in your own powerful way, whatever that means for you. I intend. And from that note, from my heart to yours, mwah, love you guys. Have a great day. Have a great week. See you next week. Oh, next week's intention call. You don't want to miss this one as well. We are going to talk about prepping for the holidays. Prepping for the holidays. Setting your intentions for the holiday that you want. Lots of love, guys. Lots of love, guys.